Hi, my name is Hat, and I live in a crooked greenhouse with my family in an indigenous eastern mistbelt forest in KwaZulu-Natal, South Africa. Every day is different, which is just as well because, like many creative creatures, I'm allergic to sameness and routine. So it's winter here in the southern hemisphere. And I'm not sure whether it's because the snakes are sleeping or whether it's because our house is warm and toasty, but we always have far more rodent guests. This morning I discovered a little pygmy mouse in one of our traps. We use humane traps firstly because I don't want to have to deal with the gory scenes of half squashed rodent corpses. And secondly, they might be pesky, but they're still cute. I mean, look at this adorable little dormouse that I found in Nick's camera bag. I am an early riser. It's my favorite time of day. Made coffee and spent a while plotting, planning, and pondering. Breakfast was yogurt with some grenadillas, which are now in season. I love the taste of grenadilla. I added some of Morgan's favorite muesli from Woolies and a few poppy seeds. And then I spent the morning composing some soundscapes to use for my social media. I then made a quick smoothie. I used to add greens from my garden, but my little veggie garden has been very neglected of late. And the bushbuck ate my Swiss chard. These are our driest months here in the mist belt, and as you can see, there's lots of dead leaves, and the forest isn't nearly as dense or as green as it usually is. Our neighbors are overseas visiting their families, so I pop in every week to give their garden a bit of water. A few nights ago, the wind was howling, and I see it's blown down a couple of my neighbors' pots, and it also has ripped up their patio tarpaulin. Nick and Joe managed to take the whole thing down so that when the wind returns, it won't cause any more damage. We discovered a baby bush snake that was brumating underneath. When we first moved to this part of the country 7 years ago, I made sure that I educated myself about the resident snakes because we have loads of snakes where we live. The vast majority, of course, are harmless to humans, including this little guy. Joa loves reptiles, and so he relocated him to a different part of the garden. When I got home, it was feeling a little bit chilly, and then I spent some time fiddling on an illustration of a lovely old town on the Greek island of Corfu, which we visited about 3 years ago. Anywho, so that's just an example of a day in my life.